Crazy wild style. Crazy wild style. You know who I am? Look at me.
Look at my feet, aren't they tempting?
Do you want to start by giving us our palm reading via ridiculousness thumbnails?
I don't think we have any new ones. I
Really?
don't think. Well, actually, we must because
Could this be
the
the end?
most recent one was from 2 days ago.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I've just looked at these in my spare time. Here, let me. 5 days ago would also have been. Have we seen this guy on the right?
Fuck the guy on the right. Talk about what we've got going on in the middle of the thumbnail here.
Uh, Honestly, I'm interested by the interplay of the two of these thumbnails.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you imagine that so on the right we've got a clown. A very expertly recreated Pennywise the clown from It.
Right.
And the clown is giving this sort of chin up, eyes down look of disapproving nonchalance on what I assume is a subway. On the left, that's one thumbnail for ridiculousnessly parentheses 2 TOO casual moments. 72,000 views from 5 days ago. We've got actually in both of these, Rob is in a pink hoodie. I don't know what that tells us, but on the left side, from 2 days ago, 59,000 views. We've got ridiculousnessly popular videos, self-sabotage edition, and there's a woman. The reason that Austin was sounding sort of cheeky when he was talking about one of these thumbnails was because this woman has her legs splayed as she falls to the ground, one foot up in the air, another foot spread out to the other side, as though she were engaging in some form of coitus. And she's, good-humored about it. It's a nice, bright, sunny day. She's got jean shorts on. It looks like she's got rollerblades on, but if you combine the two images mentally and you've got the clown looking with a look that seems to say, nah, or I don't give a fuck, or whatever, I don't know, just like looking down on whatever is before it, and then this woman presenting herself sexually, it's kind of a funny combination. Like, the clown is like a Volcel Chad, and the woman is a pathetic Stacy trying to interrupt his semen retention routine. I'm also noticing just how shoddy the Photoshop job is involved in making these thumbnails. You can see Rob's digital fingers are webbed with the color that sat behind him in the frames that have been cropped out so that they can like post and collage the show's hosts on the thumbnails. Like the screen that was behind him in whatever the original image was, they have left little slivers of it between his fingers because they couldn't be fucked to, zoom in and clean that up. And the same is true of another one of the thumbnails. So, yeah, I don't know. Just the usual shit. Welcome back to Ridiculousnessness, where we obsess over MTV slop and also complain about it. Just because that's, we like doing that. That's just what we like doing.
I think it's also significant that in the foreground of the thumbnail with the semen retention Pennywise, Chanel she has this she's off to the left, Rob's off to the right, but Chanel has this look of disappointment and disgust intermingled.
Yeah, to put it in a sound, she's making a face which seems to say,
Uh-huh.
And she also has her tits out, is the one thing.
Right. Well, she too, I think, is trying to seduce
Yeah,
our friend
no one
Pennywise
can seduce
here.
semen retention Pennywise.
Yeah. I think this is the one.
I admire semen retention Pennywise so much. I am going to insist strongly that he be the first comp that we have on in the background. Daddy, may I?
Yes, please do. And I was well, let's think here. We have some important stuff to get to, namely the Tiz.
Which I don't. I gotta do some research into. Yeah, I don't know anything about the Wiz, so it'll be.
Oh, well, we don't need to. You just need to know about the Wizard of Oz, I think.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna get into this earth-shattering fucking bit called the tiz in a second, but to kind of lead into it, I promised a colonoscopy recap. After the procedure, when I was still on the drugs that they give you,
Hmm.
my sister is the one who took me to the colonoscopy, and they let her go back there, and she told me, and I have no recollection of this, but she told me that when she went in the back room on while on these drugs, I was lecturing the nurse about ragtime. And the nurse told her I'd been going on like this since I like first woke up from the procedure. Like I'd been back there maybe 5 or 10 minutes before they even let my sister in, and I was doing that. And then when the nurse walked out, my sister said, as the nurse was leaving the room, I reached out my hand and I was yelling after her, still going on with my ragtime lecture. Like, wait, wait, wait,
They they get you fucked up just so you can get someone's fingers up your butt?
they stick a whole camera up there.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
How
yeah, yeah.
large? How large a camera?
I mean, probably not that large. I think it's a
You're
microscopic
like, hey,
thing,
wait, wait,
but
wait. You're not that large. Like, I don't know, like 5 inches in diameter.
there's five of them and they're black.
There's 5 of them in what?
And they're black.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I thought you said. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and she said, I guess everyone in my life thinks I'm autistic because the way my sister described it to me is like, I mean, she said very matter of factly, she said, you are autistic and you have exceptional masking skills, and these drugs just made you lose your ability to mask your autism, is what it was like.
Well, what drugs, I think, is an important question. Also,
I
yes,
don't
you are autistic. I thought we had established that.
We kind of did establish this with the autism
Which
test, I
is going
guess.
to make a great segue for the tiz.
Yeah, and regarding autism, and this is going
Uh-huh.
to segue into the TIS. I came up with this last night, and I don't. Uh, yeah, I think something like I'm thinking like all I do is stim, 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 no matter what. I run around in circles, I can never get enough. And every time I step up in the daycare, everybody's hands go up and they flap and they flap. Well, anyway, regarding the TIS, explain the basic idea here, and then we're gonna
Yeah,
hash this puppy out.
I'm already thinking something about following the yellow brick road and rearranging the bricks so that they're in a more orderly pattern.
Excellent, 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 excellent.
Oh, the field full of poppies, counting them.
Yes,
Um, the Tiz is just the same way that the black community adapted the Wizard of Oz into the Wiz. The autistic community is going to adapt the Wizard of Oz into the Tiz, and that was my
yes.
idea. And
And
I,
my,
I just I just hope to God that that nobody has come up with that idea before because I
it's
would be
great.
pretty proud of that if I had to come up with it.
There's got to be something with, Scarecrow, Tin Man, and Cowardly Lion. Well, hey, Tin Man could be Stim Man.
Ah yes, Cowardly Lion. There are some very low hanging fruit like socially
Right,
inept
right.
lion or something. Let me go to the Wikipedia page and see what I can remind myself of. Um, oh, there could be something with the traveling fortune teller. Um, she like completely.
Who's that?
Isn't that how it starts? Wait, let me look.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right. In Kansas, right?
Professor Marvel, a charlatan fortune teller, leads Dorothy to believe that Aunt Em is sick with heartbreak, which prompts Dorothy to return home. Maybe like he's trying to impart that information, but she's obsessively organizing his sort of like ragtag interior of his trailer that he does the fortune tellings from.
Maybe okay. I kind of did the hand flapping thing earlier with my DJ
Yeah.
Khaled shit, but maybe the house falls on the Wicked Witch of the East, and instead of her feet poking out, it's her flapping hands. We could get a lot out of just the
What are
flapping
some
hands, I
autistic
think.
shoes? What kind of shoes do autistic people wear? Maybe that's what could be
Right,
sticky.
right. I was thinking like Skechers, but I think those are cool again. So
Like Velcro sketches.
right, right, something like that. Yeah, that'd be better. That would be better.
I just googled type of
Velcro.
type of type of shoe that autistic people stereotypically wear. Stereotypical or commonly preferred shoes for autistic individuals, often driven by sensory needs or comfort. This wasn't what I was looking for. Barefoot or minimalist shoes, slip-on or ease of use. None of this is funny. Not a single bit of this.
No, Velcro Skechers I think is good.
Velcro is included in here, and Velcro I think not as like a big joke, but could be just like a maybe it's
Okay.
no, that's what it should be. It's the Ruby slippers, but they have a Velcro strap.
Yes, yes. There we go. There we go. This is good. Let's just go one scene at a time. I
Well,
think that's
we gotta revisit Kansas because I feel like we didn't really.
yeah, you're right. Well, I just don't remember what happens in Kansas.
Dorothy Gale lives on a Kansas farm with her Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. Her dog
Oh,
Toto is seized by
she sings
neighbor
somewhere
Elmira.
over the rainbow. There's got to be something there.
Hmm.
Hmm.
You know what pains me?
What?
We could skip to the end of this process right now, and I could just ask AI to do it. But I'm
Don't
not
do
going
it.
to do
Don't do
that.
it.
But of course not. Of course not.
You're right, William. The Tiz is an excellent idea.
And might I say, your cock is looking huge today, sir. Dorothy could just be listening to Somewhere Over the Rainbow on an iPad, and it just like goes over one part of the audio, and then she rewinds it and just keeps listening to that same part of the audio over and over again. Okay. Dorothy Gale lives on a Kansas farm with her Uncle Henry and Aunt Em. Her dog Toto. It's gotta be something with Toto.
Well, her emotional support animal. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Is seized by neighbor Elmira Gulch, who has obtained a sheriff's order after being bitten by him.
I don't remember that in The Wizard of Oz. What the fuck?
What's something that, like, if you're autistic, what's something that, like, your enemy would do?
That's anti-Schnauzer propaganda. What? Sorry, what?
That's schnauzphobic.
Yeah.
Like, what? Elmira Gulch. A mean old bitch who steals a dog. But if you're autistic, what is, like, something that your enemy would do?
She's got a blown out pussy, and that's why they call her Gulch.
Yeah, that's the
That
joke
is that
about
that
autism.
is that has nothing to do.
Nothing
with
to do with autism.
I want to put it in there anyway. That's going in the screenplay.
Seized by neighbor Elmira Gulch, thus nicknamed for her blown-out pussy. Toto escapes and returns to Dorothy, who runs away to protect him. Professor Marvel, a charlatan fortune teller, leads Dorothy to believe that Aunt Em is sick with heartbreak, which prompts Dorothy to return home.
He's called Professor Marvel, maybe like Marvel Comics.
Yeah, I could see it.
And he's a comic book guy, and Dorothy.
Yeah, he's got a collection of like
Yeah.
Funko Pops. His
Yeah,
trailer is
yeah,
full
right.
of Funko Pops.
Right. So he's a fellow autist, and he and Dorothy
Yes.
bond over that, and it kind of inspires her. She wants to find her people. Speaking of like,
Instead of leads Dorothy to believe that Aunt Em is sick with heartbreak, he's like, she's making that one facial expression, which I have no fucking idea what it means. She returns just as a tornado approaches the farm. Unable to get into the locked storm cellar. Maybe it's like she just doesn't want to go into the locked storm cellar because it's
no,
somehow
she's
not...
too busy categorizing the tornado. She's just out there standing in front of it, and she gets swept.
She's taking readings of like the humidity and wind speed and
yeah.
filming it. She takes cover in the farmhouse and is knocked unconscious while inside.
Well, we don't need, she gets swept up in the tornado, and then she
Yeah.
lands in Oz.
Mm-hmm. Various figures float by, including Gulch, who morphs into a witch.
Oh, I don't recall that. Actually, yeah, I do. I remember that. And then there's the cow. Yeah. Well, okay, Gulch has a blown out pussy, so maybe when she
It's acting as a sail.
yeah. I mean, she's ostracized in Kansas for her autism, so maybe her school her her schoolmates float by, and even swept up in this tornado, they still find the energy to point and laugh at her.
I thought you were going to say they're still better able to socially regulate than she is. The house comes down in an unknown land, which turns out to be Munchkin Land in the Land of Oz. Dorothy is greeted by a good witch named Glinda, who's like, fuck.
She's queen of the autists,
Glinda
right?
refuses to make eye contact with her. Um, who
Well,
forms
then
a...
the Munchkins greet her and they do a song, right?
We represent the Lollipop Guild?
Yeah, I was thinking the Toothpick Guild,
Okay.
maybe, and they just kind of they approach her and just toss a bunch of toothpicks on the ground,
Oh,
and they
I
all
see. Rain
uh,
Man thing.
feverishly count them. But
Um,
there's more in that song. I don't think it's just the
let me see.
Lollipop Guild, right? Ding dong, the witch is dead. That's right. That's right. So well, yeah. Who is the Wicked Witch of the East? We have the Velcro straps thing, but who? She's
Wait, is that who? Oh, no,
what?
fucking Elmira Gulch is the counterpart in Kansas to the Wicked Witch of the West. So that's not
Right,
who.
right.
But you mean who is she to our autistic Dorothy?
Yes, or well, more to the people of Oz because they
Hmm.
want her. They want. Why do they want her dead?
Hmm. Something about bagging items in a grocery store.
Well, I guess the wicked witches aren't autistic, maybe, right? Because why would they
Right,
not?
they're the villains, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So then the Velcro shouldn't be on their shoes.
Oh, but that's so good. How do fuck?
Maybe Glinda just does a spell on them so that they have Velcro.
Yeah, okay, okay, sure, sure. But they're not autistic, so they're like the bullies of Oz. They they bully the Munchkins for being autists.
Okay, yeah, maybe the Munchkins are all Walmart greeters. No, that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense. The last group
But
of people that you would trust to have small social interactions.
I
Uh,
welcome to Walmart, established 1897 on a Tuesday.
Total stores in the United States currently 4,392.
Oh, I have one.
What?
The Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah.
Maybe instead of bricks, they're puzzle pieces.
All right. Some autism speaks symbology.
Right, right.
Hmm. Well, I think we can continue to piece this together. I don't know that it's the best thing to do in real time, though.
Yeah, this is a lot harder than I thought.
Yeah. There's just not that much there autism wise. But it'd be so great. The Tiz, that'd be awesome.
No, it's an excellent idea. Well, okay, to shift gears a little bit, we have an attractive woman on the ridiculousness couch.
I missed it. Oh, yep, nope, yep, yep, you're right.
Oh, hey, I have something. I have something here.
And what is it that you mean by that?
Last ep, we wrote our third letter to Rob Dyrdek
Ah,
from
yes, ah,
the
yes.
Hindu goddess Kali, and after we wrote that
Reincarnated as toddler child Callie.
precisely, and over the weekend I transcribed that letter in crayon and in crayon on loose leaf paper and included the pictures we talked about. I sent those to you, and
Hmm.
they will be available online once this whole saga is over with, folks. But I wanted to, as is tradition, uh, play this audio of Callie
Oh God.
reciting the letter. So,
Yeah.
uh, if can you still hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just let me know if you can't hear this. I'm about to play it.
All right. Maybe the Munchkins are Funko Pops.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Flying furries.
That's excellent. Now we're okay. See, we just needed a minute.
I
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sorry. Here, let me see
grew
if
up
I
Dear
can.
on.
Rob, I like existence.io, but you don't write back. Why not? At Show and Tell, I showed existence.io to my class. My friends say you're in debt. What's that? My math teacher said I can't times myself by 7. So I got her name tag and said she's not real. Last night I had the dream where I have a scary face and lots of arms. But now I like it. I saw your new video. You said you're the time architect. But you're wrong, Rob.
You're not the time architect.
Love, Hallie.
Fantastic.
Yeah, so there.
It's so disturbing, bro. If I were receiving these letters, I'd be terrified. My math teacher says I can't times myself by 7. So I took her name tag and said she's not real.
Should we do you want to like
Oh, I forgot to be playing the comp.
oh, you're good. You're good. You're good, baby. Do you want to like kind of assess where we're at with the Cali saga and think about where we could go next with it maybe?
I think we've got like maximum 2 letters left in the series.
I agree.
I think the last letter is maybe all Kali, and this next one is like
So
Callie.
two letters with actual content and then one more where it's all Sanskrit, right?
Oh no, I was thinking 2 letters total, but maybe
See, I think we have a little more than I think three, but the last one is all Sanskrit. So that one's just kind of a like it's not going to take any effort other than
what if it's
assiduously transcribing the Sanskrit, of course.
I'm thinking of the general like cadence of a I don't know, horror movie plot type thing
Uh-huh.
and how it would play out here where like you get all of the evidence of something and it seems like it's leading to something and then you just get like one little hint that it's happened. So maybe like right now she's showing the first like really clear signs of being taken over
Right.
by Kali.
Right.
My thought was like for the next letter to be Callie, like Callie's voice coming through once or twice, but besides that, a whole lot of Kali, and then the last one being like this one very brief, haunting indication that the transformation's taken place. But I don't know. That's just
I had a similar idea in mind, not quite the same for this next one. I was thinking it's more like kind of oscillating between the two a little bit. Like Callie is saying she no longer feels like herself and yeah, is just increasingly feeling like she's somebody else. I don't know.
maybe Callie could be writing things on one side of the paper and Kali on the other.
Maybe. What hmm. And the next one, Callie should also elaborate on the fact that she's becoming angry at Rob for meddling with time.
Okay, so what's happening in her toddler life that involves that?
Every time, so now, whereas in the past, she became happy watching existence.io videos, now they make her feel funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to go so far as to say she froths at the mouth and seizes when they come on because I don't want to get like Child Protective Services called on us. But
Here's an idea. She broke the TV because
mm.
she was watching Existence.io and she got so mad she threw her toy at it.
Well. I mean, if we're trying to, if we want to push the envelope even more here, we could even go so far as to say she somehow spontaneously developed superhuman strength and threw the TV out the window.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. No, I think we should. I think that's where we are in this arc. What's some more Kali lore? Okay, here. The demon Raktabiha. Her most famous feat was slaying the demon Raktabiha. I'm gonna see if maybe he has like an
Mm.
animal incarnation and maybe she killed an animal.
Okay. And why does she slay him? Do you see that anywhere?
I do not. Let me see.
Okay. Oh, I almost forgot. We mentioned a while ago she has teddy bear heads around her neck. We've got to throw that in the next one because
Hmm.
Kali wears severed human heads around her neck. So yeah, Kali is now cutting the heads off of her teddy bears and wearing those around her neck. That's going in there for sure.
Uh,
And we're drawing.
Ka-
We're doing a picture of Kali with the necklace. Yeah, yeah.
Kali killed the demon Raktabiha because he possessed a boon that created a new, equally powerful clone from every drop of his blood that touched the ground,
Ooh.
making him invincible to traditional combat. Kali was born from Goddess Durga's rage to consume this blood before it hit the earth, stopping his multiplication and allowing her to kill him.
Huh. Okay. How do we translate that into the everyday experience of a 3-year-old girl?
Hmm. My
Maybe it's
first
a
thought
game.
was,
Maybe it's like a game she's playing with her toys, or that's kind of a cop out.
I think it'd be good. I think we should be turning up, like,
Yeah,
turning
yeah,
it up a notch. And
yeah.
my thought of, like, a, a living thing that a small child could conceivably be devouring. My first thought was a snail. Maybe it's like these snails keep showing up in our backyard, and so I've been eating them so that they can't keep showing up. I don't know. That doesn't really make all that much sense. Like, I don't know exactly how to phrase this idea, but fucking like, there's no way of that leading
What
back
is
to
the name of this demon? Tell me the name of the.
Raktabiha.
How do you spell that?
Raktabiha.
Uh-huh. Thanks. Okay, I'm gonna take a look here.
I'm thinking maybe we can work backwards from, like, there was a clear tone from this most recent letter, like a clear way that it left you feeling. What do we want? How do we want this next letter to leave you feeling?
I want Rob to be confused.
I feel like it's already confusing this most recent one, though.
True. That's true. Yeah, I don't think he's receiving these and he's like, "Oh,
No,
yeah,
yeah.
Nasumba. Of course, that guy steals pizza all the time."
But even
Gross.
just like the one, how many have we done total? Two, three?
3.
The ones prior to this most recent one, the first two, were believably just a sort of strange, imaginative girl. This most recent one, I guess, also, but it's like that. This most recent one feels like it's like the fulcrum
Right.
between
Okay, so
believably a girl and something
maybe we
strange.
should look for a different myth to allude to than the rock to
Okay.
Biha one because we're trying to put we want the time angle. So if we can find a story that has that aspect, I think that might be better. Maybe Callie tears up an issue, her father's issue of Time magazine lying on the
Yeah.
coffee table.
I feel like though, well, I guess if this were purely a young girl, she probably wouldn't have the mental wherewithal to be like an issue of Time magazine. But since it's more than just that, it's all there's also like a demon in possessing her. Maybe there's more to that. But um, I had thought maybe she like went around the house and broke all of the clocks, Or
Yeah,
maybe
yeah, that's good. That's good.
maybe they have a sundial in their front lawn and she like cracked it, like she took the, but she wouldn't know the word sundial.
Maybe her father took her on a he was running errands and he took her along and he went shopping for clocks and she's around a bunch of them and then like she says in that moment she felt like she was no longer herself and she kind of was transported. Um,
Maybe they're in the car and she wants to see her dad's watch, and then she drops the watch out the window, and it makes her feel good, even though her dad was mad. Eh,
I'm sorry, say that again. I was reading something. She throws her dad's watch out the window.
out the car window, yeah, just
Yeah,
destroying
yeah,
his like precious watch.
I like that. Well,
And then she could say something like, "Now I say what time it is, Daddy."
yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, I have some Kali time things here. Oh, I guess okay. The Rock to Biha thing does
Hmm.
kind of pertain to time because his his multiplying with every drop of blood that touches the ground that I guess insinuates unchecked continuation. It says
Hmm.
Kali solves this by stretching out her tongue and drinking all the blood before it can fall. Symbolically, commentators often interpret this as time-consuming, proliferating existence itself. No matter how endlessly things reproduce or expand, time eventually absorbs them. It's got to be juice. Juice at lunchtime is spilling onto the
Hmm.
ground. Yeah, somebody's juice box gets punctured. There's another student named Raktabiha, and he spills
Hmm.
his juice. He always spills his juice box at lunch.
Ah.
And what is multiplying? We could just say him he multiplies with every drop of juice that touches the ground, I guess. Yeah. And
He always gets another.
yes, 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 yes. For some reason, he
So
never gets in
before he can
trouble. He
spill
never
it,
gets in trouble for spilling his juice boxes, and the lunch lady always brings him more.
but before he can spill it this time, I drank it,
Yeah,
and I didn't,
yeah.
and I didn't let them bring him another one.
Yes,
Now
yes,
that's
bro.
good. That
Yes,
is good.
bro. There we go. There we go. It took a minute, but we're getting
Maybe
into it
that
now.
and the watch, and then something else that's like
Uh-huh.
just one more notch overtly demonic, like couldn't be her or
Uh-huh.
something else besides her. Um,
So the
because
last one we ended it with like Kali took over while she
yeah,
was writing that letter. So does that happen again here? Because I had it in my mind like it's going back and forth throughout the letter. Like there are some parts of it that are strangely eloquent and ominous.
maybe
And
it starts off with like "Hello, Robert,"
yes.
properly capitalized and undercased as well.
Hey, check this out. This is confusing. I thought Shiva danced, but it says here that Kali she enters a destructive frenzy after defeating demons, and her dance becomes so violent that it threatens the stability of the cosmos itself. Maybe she takes ballet classes,
Hmm.
and she didn't follow the teacher's instructions, and she went off and did her own thing, and everybody else in the class, like everyone evacuated the class. It was becoming so scary, and um, the room started like cracks started to form in the walls and the mirror.
Maybe you know how they have the bar in a ballet
Uh-huh.
class? You know how it's sometimes bolted against the same wall that's like fully a mirror?
Yes, yes.
Maybe she got riled up and she started pulling with all her weight on the bar because she thought that was
Mm.
fun.
Oh,
And
oh,
then
the
the
bar.
and then the mirror breaks and the glass shatters, and so
Hmm.
all the kids have to be taken out of the room, but the teachers couldn't even come get her because the world had shattered all around her.
Right, right.
We may be geniuses. I'm not gonna say
We
one way or
most we most
another.
definitely are. In some traditions, Kali appears specifically as Mahakali, which translates to Great Kali. Here she is not merely a goddess within time, but the power that governs cosmic ages and universal dissolution. That's something we've got to say for the last one. That's like the culmination of it, I think. All beings are born within her, all actions unfold within her, and eventually all things return to her.
For the last one in the
She's the
series,
embodiment of
or
impermanence itself. Nice.
for the last one in the series, or for this one or something, is there some way that we can make it like I don't even know how to phrase this, but like continuous with the first one so that like it was all decided like the part of her that is Kali existed outside of the period of time over which she wrote these letters and so was like doing stuff in the first letter. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's we can allude to that here. It could just be uh, a line or something like.
Let me see what we wrote in the first one because maybe we can repeat something. So in
Oh,
the first
right,
one we
right,
said,
right.
"Dear
Like a
Rob, my name is Callie. I'm 5 years old. I used to watch Ridiculousness. I'm so sad it's over now. I watch Existence.io videos. They make me feel better when mommy and daddy are fighting. I use them to have a better lunch. I'm sad your cat is sick. Please keep making time videos. Love Callie." Maybe so. This first one we're starting with "Hello Robert."
yeah.
Maybe we say, "My name is Kali. I am old."
Okay. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, you kind of get what I was saying earlier about like the general cadence of something like this in a horror movie and how it's
Right.
sort of
Yeah.
like the seriousness accelerates and the explicitness sort of fades, and you're just given these hints that because they're less and less spelled out to you are more and more menacing. Maybe for this one, we don't explain what it is that she's drawing ahead of time. The drawing just like follows the letter ominously. I don't know what the drawing would be, but it just seems like the way that something would go in a horror movie would be like it gets a little bit less. Uh, I don't know.
What? Okay. So we include a drawing, but don't contextualize it, right?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
whereas before the drawings were these like cooperative communications of meaning. Now it's just like I've got your attention. You're looking at the drawing part of the letter. Now the drawings are kind of taking on a life of their own.
If we're gonna do that, I think the drawing should be it should allude to the general theme of these letters rather than be like a specific scene in Callie's life. So maybe like
What if it's the
we
teddy bear head thing, but the teddy bear heads don't come up in the letter?
I want to mention that in the letter personally.
Okay.
I oh no, I see where you're coming from with that. Because seeing that without any context would be really startling.
Yeah. Or maybe we could do a
Yeah,
drawing that
yeah.
like picks up where another one left off in the same spirit of Kali exists before, after, and during the sequence of these letters, and so like the time is starting to break down over which the letters were written. Maybe we could have one that sort of interacts with one of the pictures from the first letter or something. Which I don't remember where it was like her watching him and her parents fighting, I think. Um,
What about those? Oh, we continue one
those
of
were the
those scenes.
pictures from the first letter, I believe.
Her new response to existence.io content is anger.
Right, right.
So it's this we recreate that image of her watching it, but now she's angry.
Yeah.
Oh, no, no, no. Even we take it even further than that. It's like it's the same picture, but Kali is inside a larger figure, which is Kali. So
Oh, I see.
yeah.
I thought you were going exactly where my mind had been going, which is that Callie replaces Rob.
Oh, on the TV screen, you mean?
Yeah.
And then who's watching
Hmm.
her?
Maybe Rob or no. Yeah, she replaces Rob, and where she had been is now the scary face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Also, I don't think we should do all three of these things. Maybe I like the juice story and the ballet mirror destruction story. I don't think we want to
Yeah,
just like throw all of our ideas in there. So I'm gonna get rid of my
yeah.
dad's watch one.
No, no, no. I like that.
So which of the other two do you want to take away?
Hold on. It was the mirror story, throwing the watch out the window, and what was the other one?
The juice story, which I think is excellent.
Yeah, I like all of those. Yeah, I see your point though. Juice, mirror.
We'll take away
I,
the
I,
mirror
I don't know. I think, yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, take away the mirror. And
because I just think a child of this age just would not be writing that much.
well, she's already throwing the TV out the window anyway, so we're already
We're
alluding to
gonna include
superhuman
that.
strength. I We could do it in the fifth letter. I think we should include it in one of these.
Okay, I'm down whichever way. I just don't want to make it
I
like
just like throwing in there nonchalantly that this 3-year-old picked up a TV and threw
yeah,
it out the
yeah.
window. Yeah.
All right, well, I'll start trying to draft in a child's voice these two stories.
We don't need to draft it quite yet because I think we can milk it more in a future episode, in the next episode or something when we run out of stuff to talk about. But I just wanted to get like a general
Okay.
roadmap for where we're going. Um,
Do you want to look at Reddit or Rule 34 or something? Oh, we still haven't looked at the subreddit that
right.
that
Should
currently
we
brought
wait?
up.
Do you want to wait for him to be on? Or should
I
we
mean,
just go for it?
we could be waiting forever.
I think I might quit my band.
Say more.
Well, for the listener, I'm in a dad rock band with this group of boomers. These guys far older than me, and of course, my tastes run traditional jazz, pre-war blues, ragtime, Tin Pan Alley pop. But I have stayed in the band for the social interaction aspect of it. I don't really get much socialization where I live. But they're really starting to piss me off. Like the drummer, he's kind of the de facto leader of the group. But he's like a little fucking tyrannical baby. Whenever someone brings in a song that like wanting to cover it, wanting us to learn it, if he doesn't like it, he'll do this thing where he goes into the corner of his basement and sulks and refuses to play the drums along to the song. Like he boycotts it essentially until the person who brought in the song just gives up and stops trying. And
Jesus.
but meanwhile, whenever he has something we want to cover, we're all expected to follow suit. And of course,
And how old are these people?
his taste in music is fucking dog shit. Like, Thin Lizzy shit like that. But how old are they? They're all in their 50s, late 40s.
Insane.
Yeah. This guy was trying to make merch and we all had to rein him in. Like we never perform outside of the basement. Who's going to buy this merchandise? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, your 50-year-old bandmates aren't mature enough for you.
yeah. And one of them lives like an hour away and he's always drinking and smoking and then like drives on the highway after to get home.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Well, I better get off of here.
Any closing comments?
We'll get them next time, folks.
I think we did okay.
We've yeah,
We've done better.
we've done better, but we've done
I
worse
think we've
too,
done
though.
worse too.
We've done far worse. So
Yeah.
yeah, the Tiz had some
It's all
moments.
right. Yeah, I think with some like taking out the more lackluster riffs of that.
What's your desktop screensaver here? That's pretty cool.
It is Cy Twombly's Achilles mourning the death of Patroclus.
It's really neat. I'm just confused. Where's the BBW dragon with three tits? I feel like works of art usually have a BBW dragon. Three
Wait,
tits.
let me try that. Contemporary art. Rule 34. Contemporary? No, not what we were looking for. Never mind, that was a failure. Wait, modern?
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm talking about.
I feel like we must have done that before. It's all just
Okay.
all
Wait a
furries. I'm so
second.
confused. Oh, well, that's five dicks. I said
No, it's
I
not,
said
sir.
three, but
It's 7. That's
seven dicks. That's 7 dicks. I said three, so a little off, but I somehow predicted that. Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we had a little uptick at the end there.
Yeah, yeah.
Good thing we hung on.
7 dicks, 7 dicks, 7 forms of Kali.
Oh God, dude, I don't want what happened with Marge to start happening with Hindi demons. I don't know if I could take that.
Even in a lackluster episode like this, there's something cosmic imbued in the fabric of it. We can always take solace in that. Yeah.
In fact, it is part and parcel of our of our being a conduit that we don't have control over the humorous quality of that which we transmit.
Mm-hmm.
Curly certainly doesn't, because he doesn't fucking show up.
Fuck him. Fuck
Fucking-
him. Fuck
fucking
him.
asshole.
Really fuck him.
Our only listener.
I've got it. I've got it out for him right now. He knows what he did.
Oh. I say only listener, but we were looking. There was something on YouTube that like you look it up, and one of our videos is one of the first things that comes up. Remember we showed
It was existence.io.
Yeah, and we had 56 views on that video.
Something like that. Yeah.
That's
That
kind of
was
crazy.
well, we just hit 100 subscribers, I think.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. That just proves, folks, if you look at enough um, maximally depraved pornography of fictional animal humanoids, you will succeed.
21K views on our Marge clip.
God damn.
But does that really count? Because everybody is looking for actual Simpsons Rule 34 and clicking on that. I don't know.
When you ride the Marge wave, you simply cannot fail. It doesn't prove anything, any of our own merits.
Uh,
Scared of a little. What's something that autistic people are scared
asymmetry.
of? Scared of a little untidiness, scarecrow.
Wait. We could yeah. The Wicked Witch comes along and just like jumbles everything, just like makes a mess of whatever's around. Yeah.
All right. Ta-ta.
Okay. See ya.